हेलो एवरीवन, नमस्कार सभी को। जैसा कि मैंने अपनी प्रीवियस वीडियो जिसमें मैंने रिपोर्टेड स्पीच पर लेटेस्ट क्वेश्चंस की कंसेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग समझाई थी, उसमें मैंने बात की थी दैट आई एम गोइंग टू कम अप विद अ प्रैक्टिस और मॉक टेस्ट फॉर ऑल द CUET PG एस्पिरेंट्स। तो इसी के साथ अब मैं आ गई हूँ। अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक मेरी प्रीवियस वीडियोस नहीं देखी हैं, जो कि बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड मोस्ट ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस के ऊपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग के साथ बनाई गई हैं, अगर आपने अभी तक वो नहीं देखी हैं, डू वॉच देम एंड ऑल्सो सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल। So let's start today's mock test. The first question is find out the incorrect sentence. So इस question में आपको incorrect sentence find out करना है, गलत sentence आपको पता करना है। Let's look at the options. The first one is you should act like me. B says if you do not work hard you cannot succeed. C says I will wait here until you come back. Please read this as here. And the D option says but one thing however has not changed. So friends, the incorrect sentence here is D option. A, B and C are the correct sentences. जो गलत वाला है वो D part है। ऐसा क्यों है? Because this sentence is actually in passive form, and in passive form we use the third form of the verb, right? So this should be but one thing however has not been changed. So यहाँ पे been missing है, that's why D is the incorrect sentence. Now let's look at the second question. In the second question you have to find out the error. There's a long sentence, आपको एक बड़ा सा sentence दिया हुआ है and वो parts में divided है। आपको बताना है कौन से part में error है यानी कि गलती है। So let's read the sentence first. Such political leaders that play with the people's sentiments for personal gains are the enemies of the nation. So कौन से वाले पार्ट में एरर होगा? The correct answer, the error is in the B part. So B is the correct answer and ऐसा क्यों है? The error is related with the use of conjunctions. यहाँ पे गलत conjunction का use किया गया है। Actually इस sentence में correlative conjunction का use किया गया है। Correlative conjunctions वो conjunctions होते हैं जो कि pair में use किए जाते हैं। यहाँ पे such के साथ हमेशा as आता है, that नहीं। तो अगर हम इसे correct करेंगे, that की जगह हम as लगाएंगे। So the sentence will be read as such political leaders as play with the people's sentiments for personal gains are the enemies of the nation. So such के साथ आप as use करोगे, ये correlative conjunctions हैं। इन such के साथ आप that use नहीं करोगे, right? This kind of conjunction is used for comparison. Now let's look at the third question. The third asks you to fill in the blanks with the correct answer. So let's read the sentence. No sooner did she enter the party, blank, she was welcomed by the host. So what is the correct answer here? हमें blank में क्या fill करना है? The correct answer is B option. Again, this is also related with pair of conjunctions. No sooner के साथ आप हमेशा than use करोगे. So here than should be written. No sooner did she enter the party than she was welcomed by the host. Let's look at the fourth question. The fourth says, identify the tense of the following sentence. There's a spelling mistake. Please read this as evening. So the sentence is, I am going to Chennai this evening. And the options given are present indefinite tense, future continuous tense, present continuous tense, and past continuous tense. So the correct answer here is present continuous tense. जबकि इस सेंटेंस में बात की जा रही है कि मैं चेन्नई जाऊंगा आज शाम को. So this is talking about something that is going to take place in the future. But the tense is present continuous tense. Tense देखने के लिए आप हमेशा एक छोटी सी ट्रिक फॉलो करोगे. That is, you will see the form of the verb that is used along with the helping verb. और हमें पता है कि हम am यानी कि प्रेजेंट फॉर्म ऑफ बी के साथ जब हम ing वाला फॉर्म यूज करते हैं वर्ब का तो हमेशा प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस टेंस होता है. Let's look at the fifth question. Identify the figure of speech in the following sentence. So इस क्वेश्चन में आपको करेक्ट फिगर ऑफ स्पीच बतानी है. फिगर ऑफ स्पीच किसे कहते हैं? फिगर ऑफ स्पीच आर लिटरेरी डिवाइसेस. दे आर रिटोरिकल डिवाइसेस that are used in pieces of literature, in text, in prose, in poems, to beautify or to have a special effect. Now let's look at the sentence. The sentence is 10,000 saw I at a glance. This is a line of verse taken from Wordsworth's Daffodils. So this is the name of a poem written by Wordsworth. And इसमें वर्ड्सवर्थ ने इस लाइन का यूज किया है 10,000 saw I at a glance. So the correct option here is hyperbole. This is not pun, this is not transferred epithet, this is not oxymoron, this is hyperbole. Why? Because if you read the whole poem, you will come to know, and even from this single sentence, 10,000 saw I at a glance. So at glance is a verb and इसका meaning होता है बहुत ही momentarily देखना. To look at something only for a few seconds. Right? It is not a gaze. It is a glance. So how can you see 10,000? Right? At just in just a small period of time, how can you see 10,000 of anything? 10,000 of people, or let's say, as Wordsworth used in his poem, 10,000 of daffodils. So the correct answer here is hyperbole, which is used for exaggeration. So hyperbole हम तब यूज करते हैं जब हम exaggeration करते हैं, किसी चीज को बढ़ा चढ़ाकर बताते हैं, for more impact, to signify the importance of the momentarily glance that the poet threw at the daffodils. Let's look at the next question. This is again on figure of speech. Let's see the sentence. He was a good teacher but a poor student. So the correct answer here is antithesis. C option. This is not irony, this is not anticlimax, and this is definitely not oxymoron. So what is antithesis? Antithesis is a type of literary device in which you place two opposing ideas for a combined effect. Right? आप two opposing ideas को state करते हो, बताते हो in a single sentence, in a single structure of sentence to give an important meaning. Right? And इस sentence में वो meaning क्या होगा? That he was a good teacher. it means he could teach well, but he was a poor student, but he was not so good at learning things, right? So C option is the correct answer. Let's look at the seventh question. This question is on transformation. Transform the following sentence to exclamatory sentence. The sentence is this story is very beautifully told. इस सेंटेंस को आपको चेंज करना है एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस में. एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंसेस क्या होते हैं? Those that end with an exclamation sign. Those sentences that talk about some sudden emotion, right? Or a sudden feeling, or it could be a sudden thought or an impulse, right? So the correct answer here is how beautifully this story is told. D option is the correct answer. A option is not correct. This story is communicated so gracefully by because this is only a rewriting of the declarative sentence. जो declarative sentence question में आपको दिया है उसे बस फिर से दूसरे words में लिख दिया गया है, तो ये exclamatory में change नहीं हुआ है. When we change declarative or statements into exclamatory sentences, what do? We generally use how. राइट हम हाउ टैग यूज करते हैं एंड नॉट इन अ मूड ऑफ आस्किंग अ क्वेश्चन बट एज अ साइन ऑफ एक्सक्लेमेशन, राइट. एंड हाउ के साथ हम हमेशा एडवर्ब यूज करते हैं, राइट. हाउ ऑलवेज टेक्स एन एडवर्ब. And not an adjective, which is the case in B option. So B is not the correct answer, A is not the correct answer, even C is not the correct answer. The correct answer is D. Now let's look at the 8th question. Okay, this one is from vocabulary section. You have to find the word with the correct spelling. The first word is assiduous. The second word is agglomerate. The third word is abitur. And the third word is accentuate. So let's see which one is the correct one. If you see assiduous, the correct spelling has double S. So this is the correct spelling for assiduous, and this is definitely the wrong answer then. If we see the B part, this is the correct answer, agglomerate. Agglomerate means to combine, to gather something in a mass. किसी चीज को इकट्ठा करना is agglomerate. It's a verb. If we look at the C part, abitur contains double T. So this is also a wrong answer, and D is also wrong because it should have a C which is missing here. So the correct answer is B, agglomerate. Let's look at the next question. This is again from the vocabulary section. You have to find the word with the correct spelling. So the correct spelling of omelette is this one, D option. C is also the same. So both C and D. Okay. So the spelling of omelette is OMELETTE. Now let's look at the last question. Okay, this is the last question and one of the most important questions on jumbled sentences. Let's see. B can increase the rate, thus literacy. सो व्हाट इज द करेक्ट आंसर? इस क्वेश्चन में बेसिकली आपको इन पार्ट्स को अरेंज करके एक मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंस बनाना है जिसका स्ट्रक्चर से सही होना चाहिए और उसका ग्रामर भी बिल्कुल सही होना चाहिए. सो द करेक्ट आंसर हियर इज ए पार्ट. Thus the literacy rate can be increased. B is not the correct answer, C is not the correct answer, and D is definitely not the correct answer. Right? It should be no shuffling is required. Okay. So we need to shuffle this and we need to make a meaningful sentence, and the correct answer is A part. Why? Because thus is a cohesive device. It's a connector. ये एक ऐसा, ये जब हम thus को यूज़ करते हैं सेंटेंसेस में तो हम इसे एक सेंटेंस को दूसरे सेंटेंस के साथ कनेक्ट करने के लिए, ताकि जो भी पीस ऑफ राइटिंग है, पैराग्राफ है, ऐसे है, उसमें कोहेजन आए, राइट, वो बंधा हुआ लगे. The sentences or the ideas should not look like they are scattered, right? The ideas of the whole essay or the whole piece of writing should be held together. That is why we use thus. So thus हम हमेशा beginning में use करेंगे. So first one is the correct answer. So that's all. We are done with the mock test. And these were all the types of questions that surely your examiner is going to ask you in your CUET PG language exam. Okay, be sure about this that you are going to see such kinds of questions in your exams. ऐसी तरह के questions आपको देखने को मिलेंगे. अगर आप लोग चाहते हैं कि इन क्वेश्चंस में आए किसी भी किसी भी टॉपिक से रिलेटेड कंसेप्ट को आप समझना चाहते हैं या चाहते हैं कि मैं उस पर डिटेल्ड वीडियो बनाऊं, सो प्लीज़ कमेंट्स सेक्शन में ज़रूर इसे मेंशन करिए. ओके, इफ देयर इज़ एनी टॉपिक इन विच यू नीड अ डिटेल्ड एक्सप्लेनेशन, इन विच यू नीड अ थरो स्टडी, डू मेंशन इट in the comment section. And yes, of course, do subscribe to the channel of Bhashita Learning for more such videos.